moments more precious than I could have imagined. He taught me more about humility, vulnerability, and courage than he had taught me in my whole life. Although he lived a full and complete life by any measure, the fact is he wasn't done. He still had work to do. He was so proud of where we had recently come as a nation. And although I do grieve for what might have been, for what he might have helped us accomplish, I pray today that we can set aside this sadness and instead celebrate all that he was and did and stood for. I will try to live up to the high standard that my father set for all of us when he said, "The work goes on. The cause endures. The hope still lives. And the dream shall never die." I love you, Dad. I always will. And I miss you already.
We're watching the memorial for Ted Kennedy.
I know this probably won't make sense, I don't care. I'm running out of juice and I'm tense for just here. I used to spend my time with a best friend fuck here. Thinking about $1 and cents for chunk beer. Walking over guts and a blunt, we laid shots. Cops are going back to the front, we changed spots. Mothers never look for their kids and got late. Niggas coming home for their bits to watch faces. In the tri-state, we live with concrete. We play for hot takes, we shit where we eat. Bullshit, we magic, we if we could progress. Would we be magic, if we propose sex? I think I'm obsessed, my stress must be seen. This is the fine test, a timeless mind game. Inside of my brain, I harbor mad teams. In the time frame with carbon IDs. The people I drop, the people I fuck, the people I fuck, the people I fuck. That bit outside, stuff inside, so escape beside the light shut, the wide and when wait. The people I drop, the people I fuck, the people I fuck, the people I fuck. That bit outside, stuff inside, so escape beside the light.
We're listening to The Beast, 1333.
Pain to the people that made me who I am. Just feel my rage. A low night torment, a low night stay deep at home. I sit rent and forth in these streets. I try to stay calm, I try to not scream inside the safe palm, inside of my game. Will all a man take we took when he leaves? Will all a man take rebuke they bow please with lightning back? Keep it deep, we must crush this out. We reach deep, believe to find us and rush like wind dust. Let's move with night peace. Get a quick rush from hatred and peace. You best to take heed. The beat you must learn. We all must be free. We breathe and return. So let the weed burn and get a little analytical. We running out of time. The situation getting physical. It's gonna take a miracle. I style never change. My brother be more than spiritual. I feel like I betrayed my mother. People I rob, the people I fuck, the people I fuck, the people I fuck. That bit outside and up inside. So escape beside the light shut the wide and went wait. The people I rob, the people I fuck, the people I fuck, the people I fuck. That bit outside and up inside. So escape beside the light shut the wide and went wait.
Yeah. That's what we're working on. That's what we're thinking about. Not quite sure what's going on, but I just want to mention that the point of the last video had something to do with.
You look foolish. Unless you know, you don't have to think. You know, you have to respond by being an idiot as much as possible. I mean, the cliche versions of idiots, you know, like jump off of a huge mountain and break your leg is the best way to respond to this situation. You know, the jackass phenomenon.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Break the 3-minute mile, you know. Give birth to 12 babies. This is the only way you can assert individual identity. If you think you need an individual identity. So did you realize that there has been no financial crash, if you actually look at it?
Right. I do know that, but that's a very, very, very difficult thing for people to even conceptualize when people are banging on the doors and they're figuring out how to eat and where they're going to live.
Yeah, so what disappeared? Well, it's the disappearance of public space. The ship landscape was the last. It's not a financial collapse. It's the disappearance of information as a sacred trust between people.
Mm-hmm.
And food and jobs were information.
Right.
I don't know where we can go with this, James. Is there anything else to talk about?
This should be a big period at the end of the sentence. All right, we're done now.
We're done, James.
No, so I saw the thing on TMZ a couple days ago, and I'm like, so now they're going to keep looping and looping and looping this story. I'm wondering when it's going to end, because now there's been other articles now that there's creative legal fighting over money too, as well as all the profits from the funeral and everything else in between. So it's really a whole thing. This Michael Jackson thing could go on forever. It could go on indefinitely, because like a court case, you know.
Yeah, and as long as they don't realize he's still alive, then it works.
Who waited in line for hours to see his casket as they came through the JFK library. There's no doubt in my mind that my dad came out a winner. I want to thank all of you for the amazing tribute that you've given my father in the last several days. And I want to say, just as proud as I was to be a crew on his sailboat, I am forever grateful for the opportunity to have worked with him in the United States Congress as his colleague. I admit, I used to hang onto his T-shirt and his coat sleeve on the Capitol when I was just a little boy. So when I got a chance to serve with him on Capitol Hill, all I needed to do was set my compass to the principles of his life. My father and I were the primary sponsors of the Mental Health Parity and Addiction Equity Act, which was signed into law last year. This bill represented not only a legal victory for 54 million Americans with mental illness who are being denied equal health insurance, but as one of those 54 million Americans, I felt he was also fighting for me to help ease the burden of stigma and shame that accompanies treatment. I will really miss working with Dad. I will miss my dad's wonderful sense of self-deprecating humor. When the far right made Dad their poster child for their attack ads, he used to say, "We Kennedys sure bring out the best in people." And when he first got elected, and my cousin Joe was a member of Congress, and I came to Congress, Dad finally celebrated, saying, "Finally, after all these years, when someone says, 'Who does that Dan Kennedy think he is?' there's only a 1 in 3 chance they're talking about me." Most Americans will remember Dad as a good, decent, hard-charging senator. But to Teddy, Curran, Caroline, Cara, and I, we will always remember him as a loving and devoted father. And in the 1980 campaign, my dad often quoted Robert Frost at the conclusion of every stump speech to indicate that he had to go on to another political event. He would paraphrase the line from the Road Less Traveled. "The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, and I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep." Well, Dad, you kept that promise, both literally and figuratively, to be your brother's keeper.
To his benefit.
It's time for you to rest.
Right.
You know, all this haggling or arguing, but that goes on in every story possible. There is no finish line, James. That's another aspect of the post-information study. Nothing.
America never died. I love you, Dad, and you will always live in my heart forever.
It's all just a big coincidence.
You've ever
Just trying to figure out what's going on.
Remember the Senate,
Rest in peace.
Committee?
Take care.
Maybe the Senate in 1979 decided that there was a conspiracy to kill President John Kennedy.
Mm-hmm.
Came out June 4th, 1979. They announced that, yes,